When you put it like that, it sounds real bad.
Yeah. No. So, oh my God,
Realize
I
we
got
actually
myself.
had a topic when we started this, and that might
Yeah,
be the name of this particular episode. This started with a topic, and
that we never got to.
that we
Okay.
never got to, but I think that we kind of need to get to because that was the whole point of all of this, and that had to do with our well, not our guy, like he's not like our buddy, our homie, like we went to school with him, but
Broski.
Anthony Warner, not to be confused with Warner Brothers Cultivation, the growers of fine cannabis in the state of Alaska. But no, this is Anthony.
Or Anthony Weiner with the Weiner scandal.
Yeah,
Like,
don't
yeah.
confuse him with him either, because that's a whole other rabbit hole that we have to dive through that involves a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really want to get into because it's too early for Hillary Clinton. But uh, but no, this is Anthony Warner of the Nashville bombing. Um,
Yes. What
well, okay, so I'm gonna
you
read
start? Yeah,
this
you start.
article real quickly, and this comes from the intrepid reporting over at TMZ. So
Oh, so they've dug deep.
probably deeper than what you're seeing on the headline for like CNN or Fox News.
Do you think TMZ ever would have made it in a world where you had to change your roll of film after like 32 pictures?
TMZ wouldn't
Like,
exist in a non-internet world.
yeah, where you can't just be like click 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 click. Oh, also that's my other thing. That clicking sound of phones, is that even necessary?
No, it's not. It,
Yeah. So
it's
we're just
not.
like so when you hear the president walk into a room and it goes it's like you all are dicks. Like you just want to have the loudest fucking camera, or not camera, but the loudest, yeah, the loudest fake noise out of your camera.
Oh, that noise. Okay. So I thought you were, for some reason I forgot that there are actual cameras out there and not like camera phones.
I don't know that there are, to be honest. Like I saw a guy with one once, but like I'm pretty sure he got beat up. They
Weird
threw.
technologies. Weird technologies. Like, is that still the most effective way to make a camera after all of these years? I mean, we've got gimbals. Gimbals are different, but
That's
is that
actually
really a design that we're super duper married to? Is there something that's more effective to like be a camera? But no,
anyway.
Nashville bomber. This come TMZ. I got to go back to this. The Nashville bomber Anthony Warner was just as out there as people might have suspected, because authorities now say he sent letters full of kooky ideas days before detonating. Warner sent a number of letters and videos to friends and acquaintances all over the country on December 23rd, 2 days before his RV exploded in downtown, with bizarre writings about everything from aliens to lizard people, 9/11, and moon landing, and everything in between. This, according to CBS News, citing law enforcement officials. Apparently, Warner sent several packages without return addresses, which contained upwards of 9 pages of typed out text, plus a couple of thumb drives with videos. One such letter begins, "Hey, dude, you will never believe what I found in the park." Warner continues, "The knowledge I have gained is immeasurable. I now understand everything, and I mean everything, from who/what we really are to what the known universe really is." There's more. I can continue to go on if you like.
No,
How
I
was
have.
that narration?
That was pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not giving you. I'm giving you a B plus on that. Maybe a weak A minus. Strong B plus though. Um, like the your cadence. We have to work on your cadence. Um, no. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about the lizard people. That's actually why I wanted to do this podcast, because I want you to inform me who and what the lizard people are. However, I want to know why, once you decide there are lizard people, you have to blow up people. Or not blow up people, but blow up buildings. Like why you have to launch like a bomb. I will say, so what there people were injured, I believe, in this attack. Do you call it an attack even, or a demonstration?
I don't know. I'd be interested to know a couple of different things because a lot of this feels very questionable to me. You talk about lizard people, and people start mocking you, right? But the fact of the matter is
You would be familiar.
I'd be familiar. When you talk about lizard people, or you're talking about any kind of conspiracy theory, we're parroting information that we receive from someone else who's done a whole lot more research on the matter than I have.
Mm-hmm.
So if and I've watched several documentaries
That's why
on
the internet should be just reserved for porn, to be honest. Like doing your taxes and porn. Like there should not be any sort of sharing of commercial services or lizard people conspiracies, because y'all can't handle yourself. I don't even know if I trust you with the porn and the taxes.
so the concept of lizard people, there are a bunch of different definitions that people have,
Mhm.
because it's a big mythology, right? It's because it involves UFOs, it involves interdimensional space travel, it involves a lot of different things and different concepts, right? I
Dude,
use the term lizard people at this point to describe like joy suckers, because the idea is that these lizard people, these interdimensional lizard people, live and thrive off of our misery, right? So and there are confusion and our chaos. So if you look at what's going on right now, these motherfuckers are getting fat as shit. All right, they're eating like ice creams of our sadness, because we're fighting, we're rioting, we're so angry all over the world. We're all fucking discombobulated. So these lizards are like, this is their like Bitcoin blast off, right?
okay. Are there different types of lizard people? I just want to like
Absolutely,
I
absolutely.
just want to get down to the basics.
Yeah, there's a bunch of there's a bunch of different mythologies, right?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of there's if you look at, like, say, Adam and Eve, right? The idea of a snake talking um to two humans and convincing them to do something that they know they shouldn't be doing for the sake of a pleasure, of whatever it is, right?
Oh, I'm just convinced that that's women can never be happy.
Uh, well, then yeah, fuck it, yeah, you got a Tim Allen joke. Um,
Oh, sick burn. That was awesome.
um,
Well played, sir.
so
But
with going back to
no, but for real. So like, but I mean, is there legitimate like can like are there like names of individual types of lizard people, or is
yes,
it just okay?
yes.
So all right. So okay, I was just curious and go on.
So there's long been a history, and when I say like they call it like forbidden knowledge, right?
Mm.
Um, that's generally the term, forbidden knowledge, the stuff we're not supposed to know. There have been talks of like galactic federations, just recently in the news, right? Like
Basi-
in the news in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe, there's been talk of the Galactic Federation from an Israeli scientist, right?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so now, so now we have a guy in Nashville, Tennessee, who says that the lizard people are secretly controlling everything. And I don't know what is the contents of his letters. Zero idea. All right.
I don't even know what everything is.
This is what is being reported in TMZ, lizard people. If
Yeah.
you have an 8-foot alien, an 8-foot interdimensional alien, what else would you describe that as? And not to say that all aliens look like lizards or anything like that, but the definition,
Dinosaurs?
when we think about aliens, we have a couple of different ideas and concepts. One of them are the grays, and then we have everything else, right? But lately it's been, you know, like the grays. But with the idea of lizard people, right? It's not new. It's not like a new thing. All right. This has been around for a while. But now we're also talking about the Galactic Federation. We have real scientists who are talking about aliens and UFOs and abductions and testing. Like, I don't know that they were talking about people getting anal probes in like the 1830s, but people were talking about getting abducted in the 50s and 60s and losing time. And now we have a scientist, a real scientist, who is saying that, yes, these things are happening and we've agreed to experiments. So now you have the United States government who has given the okay to other governments. We know our government has done some horrible scientific experiments on our own people. We know that. We know 100% that the United States government has done some very, very terrible things to their own people and to people overseas. Do you think that they would have any problem with aliens wanting to put things in our butt?